Hello, good morning all. It's a long time since I'm actually posting a video because I've been busy with my some responsibilities, but I've been missing this really. Now, most of the time, I'm posting videos related to various diseases and how your diet, exercise, your routine, consistency, lifestyle, mindset they actually reflect on your health and how you can actually make yourself healthy or reverse certain diseases by changing the lifestyle and the type of food you're eating. But today something came actually in my mind, instantly that was also related to our health only, but it's something related to our routine life, our children, our family. So my routine is I've shared once. I make my actually do my routine work like exercise and all. Take out about half an hour time for reading the newspaper. Then I know what I have to cook. I just think about it day earlier, plan it, and I always aim at cooking a healthy meal, and it should incorporate every kind of nutrient, carbohydrate, fats, and proteins, fiber. So actually today I have in my lunch I'm having dal makhni, rice, and this pumpkin sabji. Then I have salad. I will have curd, and children will have charge. Then I will have in breakfast my fruits that I have actually cut, and I'll have some of my sweet potato. So it's like it's a kind of ritual for me in the morning to cook healthy food, to give my children, my family healthy food. And I think so much blessed and satisfied that yes, with the job also I'm balancing things. I'm not compromising the health of my family. Now, why it is important, like we cannot crib on like we are busy the whole day. How can we find time to cook so much and think about some healthy options? And every day we have to give children so much of things like vegetables and all, and make some lemonade for the children in the summers, make some something which is refreshing and all. You have to take care of many things. Now, you can take care of many things. The main point is how to manage your time, how to organize, how to actually plan things out a day earlier. That's very important. That makes you feel confident, that makes you feel in control, and it affects a lot how you actually start your day. Okay, now one thing I wanted to just share this, that we in this world actually are running a race kind of thing, and we are in a competitive world. Children are also in a competitive world. Now, healthy food has a big role to play on how the children will take up the challenges in life. We always force the children to go ahead to read, to learn things and all, but we don't pay attention much on what they're eating, when they're eating, and whether their dietary needs have been met or not. So it's very important to take care of all these things, because what happens is that children are very much in this digital era. They are very much having this usage of mobile phones, tabs and all. Digital you can say exposure is a lot, and this has its side effects a lot also. Now, it is an unavoidable thing. And then the other thing which has come is AI, artificial intelligence. Many things are coming up. So it's like the human natural being, you can say, is being snatched by mostly by these technical advancements and the digitalization. Okay, this is actually kind of not an artificial intelligence, it's an artificial world in which we are living, and in which the children have to live. They have to face many challenges, whether they are in the school, college, or working. They're going to do a job. There can be many problems also, and they have to face them. Especially girls, whether we are living in a modern society doesn't make us it doesn't matter actually. This nation will be patriarchal, this world will be patriarchal. Many times it's like male dominated. You cannot avoid thinking about it. Okay, now in this male dominated society, or in a patriarchal society, you cannot say that the girls should be always obeying or being silenced, or being not raising their voices and all. It's not like every time they're going to raise their voice, but when it's required, they should be taught that they should be speaking their mind. Okay, now I want to teach my children, my girls, that it's okay. Like what happens, it's a scientific connection also. When the child is less than 20 years of age or younger, not a teenager, children, are mostly, influenced by their peer group, by the social media, because they're exposed a lot by these things. And all this actually activates the reward center continuously. Reward center means like they actually, these things give them a surge of dopamine, and they feel very, very elated, and they actually crib for instant gratification, happiness, and rewards. Like if they've posted something in social media, on the Instagram or something, they will actually crave for the likes and all, and they will just immerse themselves in the mobile phones and tabs and all. So they're very much in the virtual world. It's only after 20s that their frontal cortex actually gets mature or developed, that they can exercise self-control, they can be mature, and they can be able to take the right decisions. So this all depends on the type of food also which they are eating. If you are giving or you are encouraging the child to have more of junk, or the child is adamant on eating more of junk, or the at your home also you are actually getting cooked these fried things and all, it's like always activating this reward center, the body's craving for this. All this will have the effect on the cognitive abilities and the personality of the child also. The child may become angry easily, can have less tolerance, can have less understanding, less maturity, and can have less control over their emotions, get carried away very easily. Okay, and on the other hand, if you develop healthy habits from the beginning, so that will actually keep this reward center in control. It will develop the cognitive ability of the child, and it will also keep the child in balance and more of in control, because we have a connection between what we are eating and how the brain is actually perceiving the kind of food we are eating. Okay, so it's a connection which I have discussed earlier also. We shouldn't be disturbing this connection, as it is a very, very important aspect from emotional well-being of a child and the strength of mind of the child, how the child is going to take up the challenges in the world when they grow up, when they do a job, or when they take up their path independent of the control of their parents, especially the girls. In this world, I would say that please teach your girls. It's something out of the topic, but it has come into my mind, that trust yourself, trust your beliefs, your principles, and keep yourself so much in balance and control that you don't expect much from people, and don't actually just get into you can say this race, or just confide into some other person. Okay, it's very important, because girls mostly get carried away very easily when they are not emotionally mature. So it's very important that girls, they should be encouraged from the beginning to take up a career, to actually do so much of hard work that they can build up a career, a good career, can be successful, can be financially independent. It doesn't matter how much you're earning. It doesn't matter you're earning 5,000, 10,000, or you're earning 50,000 or 1 lakh. Doesn't matter. Don't just compare about that. But just teach from day one, when the girl is matured enough to understand that you have to be financially independent, and you have to think about it from an early age, from a time when you have become mature enough to understand the world, the nation. Okay, so that one point is very important: financial independence, which will give you confidence, recognition, no matter what the people say, that like females might say that we, if you're not earning also, we are quite well enough at our house and all. But that confidence, that sense will not come into yourself, that you are living as a human being. If you're dependent on anyone, any way, emotionally, financially, it's not like you're not actually living your life. How can you live a life when you're dependent on someone? So why always females think that yes, in the future we have to be dependent on our husbands or brothers, or our father, anyone? Why we have to always, you know, present ourselves in the, you know, arms of this patriarchal society? Why don't we think that we should be independent? We are human beings, so we have to live as a human being. And what are the needs of a human being? We have to serve those. So just let the children, let the girls grow up as a human being, not like the, you know, you can say very kind of a conventional way, that when they grow up, when they do their studies, they are going to be married, and then the husband will take care of their needs. Don't make this pattern at your home. Teach them that you have to serve yourself as a human being. Don't think that you're going to, you know, be living a very comfortable life at the hands of your husband. Okay, even if your husband is earning, even he is very well to do, he's a crorepati, it doesn't matter. This is not your identity. As a human being, what have you done? This you have to ask as a question. So please teach your girls to ask a question to themselves. What, as a human being, as they have actually come on earth, they have their responsibility and what they have done. Second thing is, don't expect any kind of a, you can say, favors from men. I would strictly say that. Don't put your trust in them. It's like, you know, very bad world, and that has to be taught to the girls. This is a harsh truth, but this is a truth. Because no matter what a person, the male might be very soft to you, very trustworthy, you might feel like that also, but still make the girls think many times before they confide or take any kind of a suggestion from a male person. Okay, this might be looking like a kind of a, you can say, traditional or something, like we are not modern, this type of thinking shouldn't be there, but this is very important because this is the truth. Okay, you cannot make your girls grow up like trusting everyone or keeping, building faith in everyone. Okay, they have to project themselves such strong people that no matter what, they are going to use their mind and think what is right and wrong, using their brain, not the brain of the males, whether it's their workplace, whether it's any other place, but they are going to take their decision. They shouldn't be taught that they are not capable of taking decisions, and they are not that much going to be heard also. Okay, why you are teaching our girls like that? They are going to be heard if they talk sense, and if they're firm on what they understand and are presenting in front of people. Okay, so make them confident enough to take their decisions. Think twice before confiding, before developing faith or trust in a male person, and make themselves do everything independently, never taking favors from people. It's only when it's a big emergency. Okay, never teach them to take help or favors every now and then. Do your work yourself. If you have no kind of a commute or anything to move from one place to another, whether it might be half a kilometer, 1 kilometer distance, walk. If you don't have any kind of a suppose there's a problem, you don't have a vehicle or something, but don't try to take, this is a simple thing, I'm just saying, this is just a general thing, that don't take favors. Try to avoid taking favors as much as possible. Okay, because what happens when you teach the girls, that you can take help from people, there's no problem, what happens is they feel so weak that whenever there is a problem, they will not be able to tackle themselves. They will try to take help from the other people. So if they have that much understanding, that much sense that, yeah, this is the situation, I will try what to do about it. But if I am helpless and I have no other way around, then I can just expect from a very close friend or from my parents or from my close relation to help me out. Okay, so don't let your girls to submit very easily. Okay, teach your girls to keep a body language firm, okay, and confident. Walk straight, look into the eyes, talk sense. Okay, develop an intellect that people listen to you. Don't be a dilly-dallying, don't be a soft type of a person, or don't have that in your mind that you are a girl, so you have to be very 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 silent, very very, you kind of submissive person, that you just listen to things and don't give your opinions and all. It's no harm if you give your opinions. What's the harm? I tell you, give your opinions. If they're not considered, it's fine, be ready for that yes or no, but don't try to submit every time. So make your girls confident, please. This is very high time. That society is not so good, it's really bad. We have to make our girls strong enough to deal with this world. You cannot be always with your girls. And whatever developments are happening, growth is happening, modern society is growing, everything, but this patriarchy is becoming more deep, and it's actually seeping down more. It's not